Welcome back to week 2 of the playoffs here on the Friday Night Frenzy. I'm Vinny Martirano. Breeze Shackelford has the night off. We've got some great games on today's lineup, so let's get this show on the road. And we're going to start things off at McCutcheon High School. It's the Mavericks taking on Decatur Central. The McCutcheon fans were fired up to see the Mavs in action for their first playoff game. Hawks Casey Berry shocking the Mavs early on with this touchdown run, but the Mavs catch a break as it gets called back for holding. McCutcheon's secondary was a force to be reckoned with tonight. They made Decatur work for every possession. The only problem was they were on the field most of the time. Napo Dodo made things tough for the Mavs defense with breakout runs like this. First down Hawks. Berry this time near the goal line, and he says ball don't lie. Hawks get on the board for 6. But that wouldn't be the end of this nightmare quarter. Owen Smith tosses one up, and that's picked off by Rayrell Carter the very next play, taken deep into enemy territory. That wasn't the last turnover there. Next possession, Smith launches one over the middle, and this time it's Chris Richmond with the interception. He's brought down in the middle of the field. Halbert Aguirre sinking the dagger into the Mavs. McCutcheon's offense goes scoreless, losing 33-0. Let's take things over to a different time zone. Sports 18's Andy Manzer joins us in studio with how West Lafayette did against Rensselaer Central. Andy, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, Vinny, and yes, of course, let's take the West Lafayette. They went to the Red Devils took a trip to Rensselaer to face the Bombers. Let's check out some of that playoff action. West Lafayette is coming into this matchup leading all-time series between these two programs 46-19-1. In the most recent matchup, it was West Lafayette dominating the Bombers 40-6. The Red Devils would win the coin toss and elect to receive and look to start the game off with a statement. But that's where the excitement would slow down as offense was very hard to come by. Both teams would roll out a ground and pound offensive strategy as they look to grind away their opponent on the field and wear off the defensive front. It wouldn't be until the start of the second quarter where the offensive action started to pick up as running back Diego Hernandez-Reyes lays the hammer down, absolutely blowing up his opponent, which would ultimately lead to him scoring the first points of the game on this 1-yard run, absolutely igniting the Bombers faithful as they would take a 7-0 lead over the Red Devils. But the Red Devils offense finally woke up as they began to move the ball with this powerful run by Dawson Martin, followed by this absolute dot by quarterback Kevin Kitchell, who completed it to Benny Speaker, who gets his feet in bounds to move the chains. Kitchell continued to find his receivers, this one to number 22, Kojo Steffi, who just happened to mojo his way through the defense and give that defender a map. Where was he going? Steffi dives into the end zone for the tying score. The Red Devils scoring would continue as they take this one 42-7 and advance to the sectional championship next week. Vinny, that's all I've got. We'll send it right back to you.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Andy. Coming up, we'll see how Central Catholic, Clinton Prairie, and Carroll finished up. And stay tuned for our sectional semifinal game of the week. That's all coming up after the break.